how to process this.
On August 7th, 2024, officers were dispatched to a bank in response to a reported fraud.
I mean, it came by me.
I understand. It's just the company had been seeing a lot of fraud checks going on, so because of it, they wanted me to report it. So I had to get the police involved on the check.
So we're going to react to this crazy woman. Of course, another black woman, unfortunately. But we're going to react to her trying to basically rip everybody off that put their money in the bank. Try to cash a fake check to, I think it's Chase, and they wasn't having it. They called police and she went crazy. Let's check it out. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.
I'm so sorry. She came in with the check today. Trying to negotiate it, but the check is fraud, according to the company that we spoke to. So they've been seeing a lot of those checks that are not been legitimate. So we just have to report it.
But it came to me by mail.
We have to report it whenever the customer comes in with a fraudulent check.
All right. Is there somewhere we could talk, or?
Yeah, come to the office.
Just take the whole board.
I'm okay with that.
What's that?
Of just letting me keep it because it's not mine. I mean, they sent it to me, but
What is she even talking about? I'm going to let you keep that? You went to the bank and you tried to fraud the bank with a fake check and you talking about, oh, I'm fine with that. I'm going to let you keep that. Bye, guys. See you later. Thanks for doing business. You think you're just going to go home and not go to jail? You think you're just going to go home and not go to prison? Come on. And she looks sloppy. Look at her. Looking like a hood rat.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
You have your ID on you, ma'am?
I do. I just explained to her, I don't cash fake checks. That came to me by my mailing address. It was a company that I used to work for doing it like before the pandemic hit. So, you know, by me coming here, I even called them directly, no call. I even reached out to the bank myself, you know, and I even said, hey, this was sent to me by my mailing address. I don't need to cash a fake check. I have a legitimate job.
Okay. Do you have your ID?
So I'm just saying, like, I don't need anything on my record because I ain't never been to jail for no fraud, nothing. So that's one thing for sure is like I never been to a jail for fraud. I never did fraud, you know, and that check came to me.
Baby girl, police is not hearing none of that. It's the first time for everything. Just because somebody committed murder and it's their first time committing murder, they never got locked up for murder before, it doesn't mean that they did not commit murder.
By mail.
He said that she came in and tried to use
I didn't try to cash the check. I asked them to verify it before I deposited in my own account. Because I have my own bank, I don't come to this bank. So even then, that's like the second check I got by mail. The first one, I just tossed it because it was like, you know.
Question number one, why would you go to the bank and ask the teller to verify the check and not deposit the check? Question number two, why would you go to a bank and try to verify a check with a bank you don't even bank with? That's because you're going bank to bank with fraudulent checks. Police is not stupid. Let's see what they say.
Hey, I don't.
But if you look at the back, there's no watermarks or anything.
So, you know, I don't deal with checks anymore. I usually get everything strictly deposit. So that's why I'm like curious, like, hey, I even called them before I came here and say, hey, can you guys verify this over the phone? She said no.
You still have the letter, the mail?
It was no letter. It just came in an envelope.
Or the envelope?
And no, I don't have the envelope. Sorry, I kind of tossed it. It came in an envelope with my mailing address,
Okay.
and I literally like that's kind of
Okay.
it took.
Question number 3. You think the check is fraudulent when you get it through the mail, but then you don't say the evidence of the actual letter of where the letter came from? Huh. Somebody have been eating stupid cookies.
Did she try to cash it or?
She
Cash.
came here to try to cash it.
Okay. She's saying she
I asked
just
her.
came in here to try to verify its validity.
No, she asked to verify the check. She spoke to her. She told her that she'll verify it and what's her intentions to do with the check. She wanted to cash it with us. We asked her where the check came from. If I'm not mistaken, she said that she's been waiting for it. She's COVID. That the
So,
company
yeah.
disappeared on her, and they magically just mailed her a $9,000 check.
Yeah.
So she came in to cash the check and then go from there. So I feel bad, but we have to report it to you guys.
All right, actually, want to have a seat? My name is Carlos. Nice to meet you. What's your last name? Rose.
Yes.
Have a seat. Sit down. Relax.
This is even more stressful because I really don't deal with the law like that.
They read you your rights already? Okay.
Yes, sir.
You ever had your rights read to you before, or is it the first time?
This is the first time. That's why I
Okay.
said I never been arrested. I never
Okay.
had anything to do with no type of fraud stuff.
Okay.
Like this never.
So what happened today? I know it seems like you probably already detailed it to them, but just so you can catch me up on game if so I know what's going on.
Last month I got a
Oh, that's a cool officer. He said, yo, catch me up on game. Oh, he's a, oh yeah. He ain't a normal dude. Yeah. He ain't grew up in the regular suburbs. If he talking like that, and he sound like he got a little swag on his voice. Listen.
check by mail from the company that I used to work for.
Last month?
Yeah,
Okay, what was the name of the company?
it was I don't remember the name. I just know it was a call center, but they had closed down
Okay.
right when the pandemic hit, and we was working from home.
You don't know the name of the company, but you're coming to cash a check from the company, and the company's name is not on the check. What is going on here?
But then they kind of
Like this.
completely, I'm not gonna say destruct,
Okay.
but
How long did you work there?
a year,
A year.
6 months to a year before the pandemic came around.
Okay.
So,
And you don't remember the name of the company?
no, not even. I'm sorry. It's
That's
just
fine.
I worked so many jobs after
Yeah.
that, just trying to stay afloat with
Yeah.
bills and everything.
Okay.
But
She just snitched on herself right there. She just snitched on herself right there. You know how she snitched on herself? She's telling the police basically she's in need for money. She just said, I've been working so much jobs, trying to stay afloat. She's trying to stay afloat because she's struggling. She don't have no money. She's broke. She's willing to steal. She's willing to rob. She's willing to suck 1,000 cocks just to get some money.
You got direct deposit from them, or did you get paid by check from them?
from them, I got direct deposit.
Direct
that was
deposit?
like a long time ago with an old bank. Like,
Okay, so you don't bank with that bank
I don't
anymore?
bank with Chase no more.
Okay, so when you work for them, you bank with Chase.
Yes.
You got direct deposit from them via Chase.
Yes.
Okay.
Then after I left from that job, I went and started working. I didn't go to McDonald's right away. I applied for McDonald's, but they said I don't have the qualification skills. So I went.
Really? Wow. So let's talk about the check. What's the deal with the check? You said you got it in the mail?
I got it in the mail, just like everybody else that.
Wait, you need qualifications for McDonald's? She says she's not qualified to even work at McDonald's. That's why the officer said, really? Dang, you're really a loser. If you're not qualified to work at McDonald's, you are the definition of a loser.
reached out to me on social media. Well, one girl called me through social media, and she was like,
Just bragging about the check.
pretty much. I guess she didn't have my direct phone number anymore. So she called me through social media, and she's like, "Hey, remember the company we saw?" I was like, "Girl, I don't remember half the things I did before the pandemic or even during the pandemic." And she was like, "Well, the company they sent me a check," and I'm like, "Okay." I was like, "For what?" And she was like, "Remember when we worked and they had shut down, all of this, that, and the third." I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Well, was it work?" You know, I was like, she was like, "The check was $7,800," and I was like, "Okay." I was like, you know, like, "Hey, good for you" type vibe. That's what I was kind of telling her, and then she was like, "Yeah."
What friend is that?
Jessica.
Jessica. You got her phone number?
Yeah.
No. Okay, what's her last name?
I don't even remember her last name. I'm not even gonna lie.
You got her on social media? Can you pull it up on your social media?
But to be honest, I think she blocked me because I think she thought I felt jealous. No offense.
Blocked
Like,
you?
I don't know because I went to go back to try to call her when I got mine. I couldn't find her. But
How long after she had got hers did you get yours?
All of a sudden, her and a friend don't talk. When the officers say, "Oh yeah, call her. Let's see if this story is true." Now they don't talk. Now they're beefing. You see how lies miraculously just come up, and it's like crazy coincidences. Like, wow, what a coincidence! Now y'all don't talk. But if you listen, the officer said, "When did she get the check? How long after? How long after did you get the check after she got the check?" Listen.
3 weeks later?
so she got one. I want to say
When you worked for this company, did they owe you any money?
we were supposed to get paid one more check, or at least no, between 1 to 2 more checks.
1 to 2 more checks.
Because we did work from home. When they shut the office and stuff down, because
How much did you get paid when you were there?
$15 an hour,
$15 an hour. You work 40 hours a week.
and then we got paid every 2 weeks.
Every 2.
Caught her in another lie. Caught her in another lie. If you're getting $15 an hour, and she said from her own mouth the company owed her 2 checks, and you have a $9,000 check, that don't even add up. If the company owed her money for 2 checks, when you getting paid $15 an hour, you're not getting paid close to $10,000 a month. That is a fact.
2 weeks, so about roughly how much was that?
Sometimes my checks would be at 9, then sometimes my checks would be roughly around 8,
100? Okay.
and then sometimes my check would be like $9.90.
Okay, so it's fair to say if you were owed 2 months worth of money at $1,800 a month on the high end,
Without
still
taking
at-
out, yeah, without
it's
taking
still at
out tax.
$3,600. So
Basically.
if you were owed money,
Yes.
it's probably not going to be 9,000.
That's exactly what I said when I tried my calculations.
Yeah, that don't add up.
It didn't add up. So I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, let me see here. Like,
She thinking about the next lie. She thinking about this. Is what women do. Look, they play around with words and they start singing the words. They go, let me see what I'm going to do. And girl, would you stop singing? Would you let us know the truth? Tell the police the truth. Stop lying. Just tell the truth. Maybe they can help you. Who knows? Who knows?
Did you call the company?
I tried. It was the number I had tried to call was no longer in service.
When did you try to call them?
4 days after I got the check.
Wow, what another coincidence. The company that just gave her a check, now the number's out of service. the company no longer exists, but they was able to mail her a check. Think about that. The companies know it don't even exist. The board members, they went on, everybody went on. Who's mailing these checks? Who?
Okay. And which was when? A month ago?
And then after that, I just been busy moving and working my jobs and trying to just stay afloat. I kind of was like, well, you know, even with friends of mine, so I'm not gonna say friends. Let's just say
So you've been trying to stay
associates.
afloat.
Basically.
Been working, hustling, and you got this $9,000 check a month ago. But yeah, you don't think, let me go cash this check to help me out?
No, I've been doing it, you know, now, like, you know what I mean? On my own with the
Kind of know what you mean.
just stretching out my paychecks, you know, from here and there. So.
This is me as a reasonable person. If I'm owed some money and I'm stretching my paychecks out, living paycheck to paycheck, right? It's a reasonable person here now. And I get a check that's owed to me for $9,000. I'm cashing that baby right away. Right?
Right. But I mean, I didn't think nothing of it because I was kind of skeptical about cashing checks anyways. So I was like, no. And then I talked to my family members and, family members and.
So she's sitting here telling the officer she got emotional support from her family. She got emotional support from her family just to cash a check. This is what we're hearing. She's telling the officer she did all these series of events just to get the courage to cash a check. You know why she had to do all of that preparation? Because she knows that the check is illegal. And she knows that she could go to jail. So she was nervous. She was nervous. Nobody does all of this just to cash. If I'm going to cash a legal check, I don't even think about it. I'm just going to cash a check. I'm not calling my family, getting emotional support. I'm not doing none of that. That's how you know she's lying.
Other associates that got theirs, I was like, did that check was like legit? And it was like, yeah. And some never responded. I was like, okay.
So you're skeptical about the check?
I just kind of just pushed it to the side because I had a lot going on.
Why were you skeptical about the check?
Because,
Was it the way that it looked?
yeah.
What about it was skeptical when looking at it? What looked weird about it?
For one, a check is never this big.
Okay.
I'm just, being straightforward. It's never this big.
I've seen a couple checks.
Oh my gosh, she's so out of shape. Look at that belt. Oh my gosh. She's so out of shape. And somebody's actually hitting that? Somebody actually hit that and made children with it. Oh my God. And yo, dudes will hit anything nowadays. A thief, a scammer, and a girl that's just sloppy like this one. Anybody.
The little gold stamp thing, I got to check with a gold stamp or a silver stamp or something. And it was just on the back.
What about the back?
You can, usually it'll say no copy.
Okay.
On some checks, like I have gotten work checks and it says no copy, And then you will have routing numbers totally look a little bit legit. But
Routing numbers look a little bit legit.
yeah. But it was just, for me, it was like, I just folded it up like this and just.
Let's look at the check.
And I just really put it in my wallet and I'm kind of just like.
Did the fonts throw you off a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
My name is spelled wrong.
Your name is spelled wrong.
Now the officer's trying to play her. He like, yo, let's look at the check. Let's look at this together. We're going to go through this together while we work on taking you to jail. But we're gonna play this game with you. We're going to figure this out. We're going to see what you saw, what was wrong with the check, and why, if you thought so much of the check being fraudulent, why you didn't just hand the check over to the police department. But we're gonna sit down and we're gonna analyze this check, okay? Come on, let's go.
It's missing a letter.
Okay. Which letter's missing?
My last name.
What is which?
It's supposed to be, I got it stolen. But anyways, that's the known address. So usually I never got a check with my address.
That's the address that you live at?
No, used to.
Okay.
But
So you used to live at this address?
yeah.
Okay.
And that's what's on my license. I'm not even gonna lie, I haven't got a chance.
But you moved as of when?
Last year in October. My grandma still stays at the address.
Okay.
So my grandma still
So your grandma received this check in the mail?
No, I received it. But I don't live the address anymore. I haven't had,
So you don't live there anymore, but it was still delivered to that address?
Yes.
But
my grandma lives.
Your grandma would have been the one to receive this check since you're not there?
Yeah, but she
Okay.
didn't sign for anything. We still get mail there. Me and my siblings, because our names is on the mailbox.
Okay. So, looking at this check, right, using everything that you pointed out to me, right?
Now, she said her grandma lived at the address where the check came. The officer asking her, oh, so your grandma received the check? She said, no, I did. How did you receive the check when you said you no longer live there? That's an old address. And then you threw in your grandma lived there because you had to make up a name for somebody that you know that could still pick up mail. So she had to throw in the grandma lie. But now the lie's throwing the whole story off. Now listen to what the officer says next.
It's probably fair to say this is a fake check.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
That's why I didn't bother to go to my bank. I came directly to this bank and said, hey, can you guys verify you guys' check and let me know, like, hey, if it's legit, whatever, and go from there.
Okay. All right. I appreciate you for talking with me, but now I have a couple questions for you. Okay? And this is where I just want you to be truthful with me at this point. Okay, hold on. Because you ain't been 100% with me.
Yes,
Okay?
I am.
No, you haven't. And that's okay. Because I got a quick memory. It happened. It's gone. I ain't even worried about it anymore. Okay? But I am worried about you at this point. Because someone got you in here cashing a check that you know is fake. Okay. Hold on, time out. No, listen.
I knew it was fake when I looked at it by the mail. That's why I kind of was like, I brushed it off. I was going to shred it myself, but like I said,
Yeah.
other co-workers and friends, and not to say family, but they somewhat like family. Oh yeah, it's legit check, cash it. I got my money, type right, whatever.
But you and I both look at this check, and you just told me that it was fake, pretty much.
Yes.
All right. So
that's the reason why I.
So hold on now. I'm just gonna everything that you told me in the conversation so far. I'm gonna tell it back to you, and you're gonna tell me how this makes sense, right? Okay. You say you work at a call center, right? This is supposed to be a call center check, but you don't even know the name.
I don't remember the name. Not even
This check is from Dunworth Construction and Development Inc. That's not a call center. Okay.
Oh my God. The woman didn't even read the company name on the check. She didn't even read. She's trying to cash a fraudulent check and didn't even read the company name. She's telling the officers that is a call center. She worked at a call center that shut down. Why would a call center have a construction company send a check out to their employees for back pay?
For one. All right. Even if you did work at this company, okay? I call the company. We talk to the company. They don't know you, and they don't know no Michael Cole. All right? Not true.
Oh, this officer playing chess. He playing chess. He already called the company. The company says they don't even know who this girl is. This girl's a hood rat. We don't know her. We don't hire no DEIs over here. Tell her to go back home with her tired belly and her wig on her head.
They do know Michael Cole.
Listen, Ashley, listen. Okay. That's not true.
Okay.
All right. So, I'm going to let you look at this check. I'm going to let you think about everything that you just told me. All right. I'm going to give you a second. And I just want you to tell me the truth about the check.
It is the truth. I'm being
Now, listen to me. If you just want to stick to that story, that's fine.
I have to.
But listen real quick. If you don't want to stick to that story, that's fine. That's 100% fine with me. Because I already, but hold on. Listen. Shh. I already talked to the company. Okay? They don't know you or Michael Cole. Alright? So that's a lie. B, you just told me you knew the check was fake, yet you ain't here trying to cash it.
No, I wasn't trying to cash it.
Okay.
I came in here to ask them to verify. Because, hey.
I spoke to the teller, and he said, you came in here to try to cash the check.
No, I didn't. I told her, I said I was really skeptical about this check that I got in the mail from a company.
Now, you just pointed out to me multiple different reasons and multiple different things about the check that you knew was fake. Why even come in here and waste your time to do that?
Because, like I said, because of other employees that I used to work with.
Okay.
That was the only reason why. Other
All
than
right,
that, I would have.
look at this check. Process the truth.
That is the truth.
I'm gonna step back a little bit.
Honestly, that is the truth.
I'm gonna wait for you to tell me the truth.
He said, I'm gonna step back a little bit. He said, this officer, man, he's a smooth detective, man. He's smooth with his questioning. You don't see how he plays like a psychological game with them, like he's playing psychological chess. He's playing psychological chess. He's squeezing the questions and the answers out of her, and she don't even know it. But I think he gonna break her down little by little. Watch.
That is the truth, sir. I'm not in trouble before with anything. I didn't just come here and say, hey, I want to cash this check. I came here and I said, can you please let me know if this is a legit check? I was like, I don't deal with checks. And that's exactly what I told the young lady in there.
You don't deal with checks, but you just explained to me how that check was fake in like 5 different ways.
Because I've seen how checks look. Okay. Like, I know I've worked.
Ashley, I don't know who you're trying to cover up for, but this is not gonna go well for you. You are a person with no criminal history with children who are waiting on you. Okay? Think about you and think about your family right now. Don't think about anybody else who got you in here trying to cash this check.
Nobody got me in here.
Think about yourself and your family right now. Okay? Give yourself some time to think about that. And tell me what I really want to know. I don't care that you're in that. Listen, hold on. I don't care that you're in here trying to cash this check. What you did was wrong. Yes, we all know that, okay? I'm trying to figure out who's the one making these checks that got you in here trying to cash it.
This company.
The fact that you in here trying to cash a fake check, that already came and went, right? But think about your family right now. Slow yourself down. I'm gonna step outside. We're gonna step outside.
I'm telling
okay?
you.
And I'm gonna give you some time. I'm gonna sort some things out here, and I'm gonna come back in. We're gonna try this again.
This is the honest truth.
Okay?
Honestly. You can give me a Bible and I can tell you this is the honest truth. Nobody sent me in here.
She said, you could give me a Bible. Yo, you see how evil these chicks are? She said you could give me a Bible. They will burn the Bible just to get out of a lie. They will commit sins and get the Bible caught on fire just to have you believe their lies. She said, give me a Bible. Like, that's going to do any good. Like if they give you a Bible and you put your hand on it, it's like, oh, okay, let's let her go. Yeah, it's not her. Yeah, she put her hand on the Bible. Get out of here.
Okay. I'll give you a little bit, and I'll be back.
I know the check is fake, but the company that sent it to you was the company that Michael.
Who are you talking to on the phone?
Well, Michael. I just texted him. I said, "Hey, the company that you said that we used to work for, they sent the check." And I said, "They said that the check."
Can I see what you wrote, Michael?
No problem. He said, "Didn't you cash the check?" I said no, because he asked me if I cashed the check. When I got it, I said no because I've been so busy working, whatever.
What number is this?
That's the WhatsApp number. That's how I communicate with him.
Is this the person who?
Works with the company. Well, we
Okay. Is
both
this the
used to-
person who sent you the check?
Yes, we both used to work with the company.
Okay.
And he got the same check that I got. And I was like, and I just told him, I said,
Can I see?
and I just told him, me and him was in a relationship up to like 2 weeks ago, but it was getting difficult trying to do a long distance relationship.
What does this person have you doing? Tell me the rundown.
This is Michael Cole. Me and him both used to work with the company together. Not that company, but the call center. And he was telling me that he'll help me pay for my expenses because I was telling him that I was having little problems, minor work that needed to be done on my vehicle. And he was like, okay, honey, don't worry, I got you. I'll send you a check by mail.
Police is smart. The police is smart. They left the room because they know she's in distress and they knew that she was going to call somebody. They knew that she was going to text somebody. As soon as they came in the room, she clenched her phone. That's why the officer said, who's on your phone? Who are you texting? Now, come to find out she's texting Michael. Now the officer's going through the text right now. He's not telling us what he's seeing. But trust me, what he's seeing right now is big evidence.
You can cash it. And then as of today, you can clearly see right here, when I had told him, I was like, hey, the check that you sent me, at the bottom. I was like, and I told him here, I was like, hey, the check that you got, and you said.
I don't see what you're saying.
No.
You're saying something that's not on the phone.
No, here. When I texted him, I was like, hey, I'm gonna go today to cash the check.
Where is that? I don't see that anywhere. You're telling me something that's not in there.
No, I texted him Monday. I was like, hey, he never responded. Then I got a phone call on Monday night.
So how do you know I'm cashing the check that you sent me? Right?
Yeah,
You're saying you got a month ago by this company, now it's from this Michael guy.
Which we both used to work for the same
Who doesn't
company.
work at the company because I already talked to the company. You finally have a day off. What the hell? The check is not real. What do you mean? Well, you knew the check wasn't real because you explained it to me, which is why you've been holding on to it for a month.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
You said you cashed it before, so I voided the check. Okay.
And I said no because, and that's the honest truth. I don't have nothing to lie about. I really want to go get my kids. Because now I'm to the point that I don't even deal with this.
Okay. And this number is like an overseas phone number.
That's the reason why we had literally stopped. We really
Have you ever seen this person in real life?
Yes, we used to work together.
How do you know it's the same person?
Because he knows my kid's name. He called months ago for one of my kids' birthday.
Okay. And then once you cash this check, what were you supposed to do with the funds?
It was supposed to take care of my expenses.
Expenses for what?
Whatever I needed around the house or my car needed to be repaired, but I got that done. So I'm literally telling you the truth. I have nothing to do with any fraud.
So this guy gave you a check to cover your expenses that you don't even know who this is. It can be anybody's name. It's anybody's name.
My quote. Me and him used to work together at the call center.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
not lying to life. Like all I want to write about now is like now I'm starting to feel a little uncomfortable. I just want to go home to my kids because like now I'm starting to be like.
Well, unfortunately, you're not going to go home to your kids right now.
What?
Okay. Because you just tried to cash a paycheck.
I didn't try to cash anything. I literally came here and asked the lady. You can even go get her. I asked her to verify.
And then you told me the check came from this company.
Yes.
Now you're telling me the check's from this guy that has some overseas phone number. You're saying it's Michael that you've never seen this person.
I have seen him before. We used to work.
How do you know that's Michael that's texting you on WhatsApp?
Because he said he couldn't use his phone because he's overseas. And then after that, like that's literally the reason.
Oh my gosh, she messing with an African scammer. She don't even know that she's messing with a hush puppy. If you don't know what a hush puppy is, the biggest Nigerian scammer in the world, the biggest Nigerian scammer of our time is Hush Puppy. She was on the other line with one of Hush Puppy's recruits. This girl is a fool. The officer's trying to figure out, like, wait a minute, you never seen this guy before? She said he don't use his phone because he's overseas. He doesn't use his phone because he's overseas. Is he really overseas? Let's find out.
Why? I'm telling you the truth. Honestly, the truth. Like
Tell me the truth from the beginning.
So in the beginning, me and him had a relationship.
Okay.
Like you clearly see.
A relationship over text?
No, we was really in a relationship.
Like you guys would see each other in real life?
Yes.
Okay.
Then he moved, over there where he's at now.
Where is that?
In Connecticut, overseas.
Okay. Overseas in Connecticut.
That's
Overseas in Connecticut.
Where is that?
in Connecticut, overseas.
Okay. Overseas in Connecticut.
That's
You see the IQ that you're dealing with? This is a black woman talking about Connecticut is overseas, but they want this and want that, and they want equal pay. They want this and they want that, and they want all type of stuff, but don't even know where Connecticut is.
he said he moved to Connecticut.
Okay.
Personally, I was like, okay, we can try to make this work.
Mm-hmm.
Then after I thought about it, I was like, I don't want to do a long distance.
How long have you guys been trying this long distance relationship thing?
A good little minute.
Okay.
I
A
wanna
good
say-
little minute is what, a week, a
I
month?
want to say 3 to 4 months.
Okay.
And like, it's after a while, we don't.
Look at the officer right there. He can't stop laughing. He been laughing since she said her man is overseas in Connecticut. Her man is overseas in Connecticut. She's in Florida, Orlando, but her man is in Connecticut, overseas.
Hear the person's voice every day, you just be like, oh, I feel like they're cheating, or oh, I feel like they're doing this, that, and the third.
Have you talked to this guy on the phone?
Yes.
Call him on the phone. Can I talk to him?
Oh, absolutely.
Put on speaker.
Hello? Hello? Yeah, I can hear you. Question.
Let's talk to him about the check.
Honey, the check that you sent me for my expenses, since you voided the check, they're saying that it's not a legit check at the bank.
What?
They're saying that it's not a legit check at the bank.
Okay, I see it.
No, honey, what I'm saying is this. He hung up the phone.
He hung up the phone to her ass. He hung up the phone. He don't even sound. He sounds straight like a foreigner. He sounds straight like a foreigner. She messing with a Nigerian scammer or an Indian and don't even know it. And don't even know it. She's talking about, honey. Hey, honey, guess what? The police here. Yeah, it's about that check, you know. So, where the check came from, honey? He like, what? I'm like, girl, you on your own. Click.
Oh my gosh.
Where's Michael from?
He asked if I'm still here, and I said yes.
Where is he from?
England. He has an accent, an Indian accent.
What did he say?
He said, you're in the bank. And I'm like, yes. So that's why I said he sent me the check. He's like, I'm going to send you a check to pay for your expenses.
Okay. But you need the check to say.
But I waited until I had a day off to say, hey, I came to the bank and I said, hey guys, I got a check in the mail. It felt a little awkward for me to go to my bank to deposit it. I know it took a long time to process or whatever the issue may be and stuff. And I was like, you know, can you guys verify this? I was like, I don't
Tell him, call me. And then tell him the police don't believe that story when he calls.
Like, I'm honestly telling you the truth.
I think whoever this person is has sent you on a mission to try and cash this fake check.
Nobody sent me on a mission to do anything, no.
Okay.
I'm telling you the truth, like 100%.
She's a fool. She don't even know that she got sent on a mission and don't even know it. The officer's not saying that. Somebody told you, like, okay, you know what? Let's go. I'm going to put you on a mission. Here's the check. They're brainwashing you. And they gave you a check and told you they're going to pay for things and pay for that. And you got fooled into it because your IQ is low. You have a low IQ like the rest of them.
I've never been in trouble.
That's okay, because unfortunately,
But I'm telling you, like, honestly, like,
you're gonna go to jail today.
but I
Okay.
can't. That's the thing. I've never been to jail.
You're gonna have to go to jail today. Okay.
Please don't let me go to jail. Like, I'm begging you guys.
How can you not go to jail? How can this girl not go to jail? That's the answer. She's talking about, please don't send me to jail, but how can you not go to jail? You're a fool. You're a fool. You got caught in so many lies. Your story don't even make sense. You're fumbling. You're running over your words. You don't even. This is not your life. It's just not your life.
Guys, because, like, I never had anything to do with a fake check. I'm telling you, like, 100%.
Okay. I'm just gonna swear you in real quick just to verify what you're telling us the truth. Okay, just raise your right hand. You solemnly swear in front of the testimony you just gave in this case was the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, that's the whole truth. I'm so serious. Like, I've never been arrested before. I never had anything to do with anything. And it's just, like, it's really difficult for me to even try to process this. Because it's like, I never had to do any of this before.
Alright, stand up.
Can I call my mom?
I'm sure we can go ahead and contact her in a
No,
second.
I want to contact her and let her know, please.
Okay.
Can I please call her?
We'll call her in a second.
Sit up.
I'm telling the truth though, like, I never had anything to do with this check. You guys don't even have to arrest me.
Yeah.
Just one simple thing, please.
We can walk and talk, okay?
Okay, can I get the phone?
We'll walk and talk.
Okay.
It's the last car. Sure, I got my car.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
Right? Go pull it up. That way?
it's right there.
Oh, I see it. You can walk.
Mom. Okay, so you know when I got a letter in the mail? It was a check that was in the mail, and I came to the bank that it's at, and they said that it's a fake check. So they want to take me down to the jail because they. I said I came to the bank because They said that I got a check in the mail. I came to the bank for them to verify, and they said that I was over here trying to cash a fake check, and now they want to take me to the county jail on 33rd, which I wasn't trying to cash the check. I was trying to get them to verify it. Yeah, I'm downtown. If you guys can come and talk to them, or
You're not coming here. You're going to jail. You'll get a phone call to jail, okay?
So
We're done.
Can you come to the county
we're done.
on 33rd?
We're going to get this rolling, okay? Ashley, do you have any weapons on you?
No.
She said, unless y'all want to come down and talk to them, what are they gonna do? What's your mother and your friends gonna do? Hey guys, she's a good girl. I changed her diapers. Let her go. Okay, no problem. No, it doesn't work like that. That's why I always say, time and time again, most females have no idea how the real world works. They have no idea how to get water out the sink. How did that even happen? A whole bunch of men. They have no idea how they have all these beautiful products they get to use and electricity on and beautiful house, beautiful mansion and fly cars. Who builds all of that? Who? A man. Men. Men, men, men. Men, 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 men. They have no idea. And this is a prime example. Prime example. And this woman not even good looking. So let's imagine a good looking females. Slow as a bucket. They are slow as a Home Depot bucket. But thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I'm going to let it play through so you can see her act like a fool and witness what low IQ looks like. And stop stealing, ladies. Stop it.
I have nothing.
Okay.
All my stuff is in.
What's in this pocket right here?
Keys.
Keys? To your car?
Well, can you please try to call her again? I don't know.
We're not
making any more phone calls right now, okay?
But I was telling her what happened, and you guys just.
You'll be able to get a phone call from the jail when
What's
you're
in this
there. You
pocket?
can explain to her
Anything?
everything that happened there.
Okay.
Okay?
So if you bring anything into the jail, drugs, knives, guns, anything like
I don't
that?
smoke.
Okay.
Just my car keys.
Do you have anything tucked into your bra or anything like that?
No.
We're not gonna check, so it's kind of on you if you
No, I have
go to
nothing.
jail. All right.
I have nothing. But just my wallet.
Want to see Ashley?
Turn around, go butt first. That'll be the easiest way.
Daddy, why the world is so crazy?